Alright, everybody, welcome back. Assuming I did everything correctly with, here's the thing, right? Whenever I update Windows, I always become deeply paranoid about all of my settings and all of my things. As if things might go horribly wrong. Well, hopefully, if you can still hear me, comment in the chat, and I will, I hope it's all working. Anyways, last time... I'm gonna check out the map for a second. Last time... Sorry, I do love that song. But last time, we went to... Where did we go? We went to... Northwind! Yes! And what's in Northwind? Why, there was a mad doctor. Wait a minute, I'm not here. I was at Castle Dalgalar. Yes, and there was a mad doctor man doing mad doctoring things, trying to bring a child back to life. And, it turned out it's Kalia. So that's fun. Which I believe... Combat, black light, I got the stones. Arc, kill, 6... I still haven't done that. This is just, yeah, Forsaken. Fragment. Still looking at that. Still haven't read all the Butcher yet. Haven't found the key for your strongbox. And I still have to gather knowledge. Alright, well, let us go back then to the Sun Temple. And I believe I have... I have a scroll for just such an occasion. Although, I mean, I do like this song.
That's just how it is. Everything was better in the old days.
Him safely back to me when the rebel casts its light. His ghost travels through the night, through the
Oh, I love this song. I think it's really, the lyrics and the musician they got to do this, really well done.
And he caresses her face, yet she feels not his embrace. Dark and red glows the winter sky. Two souls divided by the threads of time.
Alright, well, sorry, Lara. I'm going back.
Yet no word from the battlefields arrived. Months turn into years, peace ruled the lands. Empty graves were dug under the sky.
Now, I've talked before, would it be rude to just teleport away? I feel like it, at the very least, it would be rude to be in the middle of like a concert, like in the front row, and then you just stand in T-pose and levitate slightly before vanishing in a beam of light. That would be rude.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. Many of you may have heard it already.
Yes?
Alright, I gotta sell some stuff, though.
Yeah? What do you want? No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
So that, and my 4 rune bows, and these cheap-ass arrows. And these silver... Oh. Alright, guess I have to go find someone else to buy my goods.
Traveler needs. Greetings. Do you need a boat? Sure. Take a look.
Alright, we'll sell you that one, and those. Keep the rest. And we'll sell that, and those. Keep those. Those. Do I know how to make the...
Walk.
Okay.
Best.
Don't want to sell that one of them.
Sure.
It's
Take a
very
look.
fancy, and I want to keep it.
Also that of the Lightborn Soul. Keep the eternal timeless.
Walk blessed. Hungry for arcane secrets? I have.
And then we'll go to the Sun Temple. The Temple of the Sun.
Looking for steel? I can provide everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Oh, I abide by all the paths, buddy. Don't worry about that. Bloody rag. Well, apparently that's hide, so I should keep that. Alright.
Come again.
Go over here. We will throw in that. And... oh, apparently I have a Circlet of Limbo. Some magical rings I should sell as well. We'll keep the Black Stone of Dalgaze. Oh, I do have random stuff that I could sell. To find the right person. Person. To sell it to. It's a lot of lockpicks. Actually, it's not that many lockpicks. You go through a lot of lockpicks, honestly. I think Elmond will buy my magical ringamadings. My ringamadongs.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
hello there. Are you looking for garments?
Ugh.
I have the finest
Come,
cloth from
closer.
Chile to Enderal.
Ah,
Let's
I would like a cat. I knocked things
all
off the
your heart
countertop.
could ever desire. Take a look.
So, we will sell the Circuit of Limbo, the Arcanist, the Silver Gem.
May his light guide you. Come back if you find the time.
You're not my boss. Okay, I'm saying I do because I'm always getting to places I shouldn't. Excellent. I approve.
Fruits, vegetables, bread,
Walk blessed.
habits. Treat yourself.
Ah.
Oh, how
Oops.
definitely.
That's not the one I wanted. Oh well.
What? A traveling mage. You know, I just felt I decided.
But do you get
Kind
stuck
of
in those
both,
places,
yes.
Kate?
But back then, I didn't. Ugh. It was. But no offense, that's a very personal topic. Sure, take a look.
There we are. Now, can I sell? No, you're not going to buy my random books?
Walk blessed.
Disappointing.
Aged man of whom no one knows. You're not from here, are you? I heard you talk.
I think I can think of one other person who will buy my things. By random tombs.
Walk blessed.
Never.
as the night.
Life isn't easy.
That's only assuming Mr. Gaboff. Sometimes? Question mark. Well, then I hope that we get you teleportation scrolls, Kate.
My friend. Certainly. Just take your
Now,
time.
will you buy? There we go. King Lude and the maidservant Devotia. Porn. So that, yeah. There we are. Oh, so much lighter now.
Between cobblestone and excretion.
All right, Sun Temple.
Sister, what blessed?
Ah, you. How are things? You look a little...
Prophet?
That's me. I am your magic prophet, man. Wait. There we go.
A machine that can banish the tyrants.
Hey, buddy.
Mysteries of this world are
Yes? Have you found any of the stones
I guess we're talking about this
yet? Oh
one.
my, that is horrible. I knew Delgace wasn't exactly a paragon of virtue, but to abandon one's son simply because... I will never understand those sorts of people. But still, this tragedy tells us we were right about our theory regarding the stones.
Yes, magic stones.
To destroy the village and make this boy suffer, that is perfidious. Truly perfidious. Anyhow, let's see if we were right.
Hey, you there! Yes, you! I think I have a letter for you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you there! Yes, you! I think I have a letter for you. You're welcome.
Thank you, child.
May your path help
Ah.
you even.
Dreams of the dead? Read message. Sir, did you send a small orphan girl to deliver me a letter? Let's read our letter. I have two of them. Meet me in the Chronicum as soon as possible. Your arrival is of utter importance. Okay. But what about... yeah, but you're right there.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
Maybe I should have turned some of these things in, but oh well.
Well, exactly what we thought would happen, I wager. The stone connected with the beacon. And what a connection it was.
Ah, okay, that's what
I've
it
never
was.
seen such energy, let alone felt it. But be that as it may, half a chicken doesn't make a cake. We still need 2 more stones.
Does a full chicken make a cake? Is that the implication?
Ah, Prophet. Good that you're here.
Yes.
Answers, I suppose. It's about the Neremese mage, Nashari. A tragic event. Truly tragic. No, but the Enterprise Shah Rim had an idea. One that was so obvious that I wonder why I didn't think of it myself. The word of the dead. We could use it to... well...
I do this already.
Correct.
I feel like I did this already.
You can imagine why I am telling you this. Yes, you've already used the casket once, and you survived. That makes you the best candidate. That's the answer I was... Since Pegas' body, unlike the Pyrean, isn't preserved, we should lose as little time as possible. Who knows what...
Very good. Then let us get right to it. I will call Shari.
I feel like I did this. Yeah. Did I accidentally load a prior save where I hadn't have done this?
I still don't
Is that what
understand
happened?
why we aren't doing this in the Chronicum. A storage room?
Maybe.
This is a bloody disgrace.
All the rooms in the Chronicum are occupied. Also, we don't know how the magic in the temple would react to the activation of the casket. So, if something goes wrong...
Then the explosion only tears the three of us apart. How reassuring. But I get your point.
Maybe I saved over it by accident?
Prophet, open the casket. What do you think?
Oh well, I guess we're doing this again. Going through her brain.
Prophet, did it work?
He isn't reacting. We should...
Oh. This is our life now. Give me light.
Well then, let's find the mole. All trails lead here.
Stop fighting me in my dream, rat.
Vermin.
Right, there's traps.
Too close.
There were books. There was ghost rats. There's a magical symbol. There's a rat that's trying to escape me. There's no escape, rat. Where'd he go? There's no escape, rat. Not for your kind. Hey, buddy. Here? The old vault of the Undercity. Ah, right. The horrible spiders. Because there's a big mama spider somewhere in here, isn't there?
Well, well, this looks much more like a hideout, doesn't it? Traps, traps, traps. Don't want anybody to find your lair, do you? Well, too late.
Mildly on fire. I need to buy more cream pies. Oh, I'm poisoned. There's the power of the cream pie. The mighty power of the cream pie. Okay. My super summon exploded. I'm
Now
gonna
would
kill
you
the
look at
giant
that?
spider.
Let's find out who you are, shall we?
I remember when those giant spiders were dangerous to me. Not anymore. So.
What the? Narumy's brandy. Didn't know you could even get that over here. These are the robes the mercenaries in Old Rashengrad wore. That doesn't really help me.
There was one other clue. What was the clue? Robes. What was the third item? The robes, the apothecary thing. Was it anything back here? Ah, right. The fancy staff.
An Entropus staff. So our mole is a Sinistro.
And then I take the Ladir. No. And I leave? Yes? Dreams of the Dead. Okay, well. Oh, no. Wants me to go back over here. Okay.
Well, well. How careless of you. Leaving a letter down here for everyone to read? Let's see. You? No, that isn't possible.
No, it's not possible. Something, something, father. Something, something.
All right. Upper floor, first room on the left.
Madame?
Where's the innkeep?
Running an errand. How can I help? A pint of mead or a bed?
A bed. 5 pennies, right? Here you go.
And here's the key. First room on the left. Have a great stay.
I won't.
I will.
Do I read the other one?
Lishari.
Not one step further.
Wait, please, I can explain everything.
Fuck your explanation. You betrayed us.
All right.
A chance, Lishari. That's all I'm asking for.
A chance for murder.
Come. Explain. You have 10 minutes.
And then she died.
What is it?
Huh?
You've been staring into that mug for over a minute now. What is it?
Well, let me think. I just learned that my former companion betrayed me and followed us to Enderal without my knowledge. There, he hired a mercenary army, wreaked havoc on our excavation site, destroyed my research, and massacred our allies.
I just hired them to destroy the research, damn it. Is it my fault they snapped?
Yes.
Also, it's god lambs they killed. The enemies we spent decades fighting, in case you forgot.
I can't stand those stuck-up idiots either, but the Lightborn are dead, and we need the Order's resources to stop the cycle. But let's skip this part, shall we? We've had that discussion before. Question is, where do we go from here?
I told you, let me go. You have my word that I won't mess with your plans any longer. If Juslan, Constantine, and you want to betray everything we stood for, it's your call. No more mercenaries, no more sabotage. There's a ship leaving for Narum in 2 weeks. Probably the last one for a long, long time. I'll be on board.
How do I know you're telling the truth? You lied for a job, Kaleem. And not just there.
Well, this time I'm not. Damn it, Lisha. Can't you just trust me? Just this once?
He's a very good liar.
Alana.
All right. Have it your way. Arrest me. Throw me into a cell. And watch while the Order has me hanged. I've said everything I had to say.
Get out. Get out and never come back. And if I ever see your fucking face again, it won't be the Order who knocks your lights out.
Thanks, Lisha. I promise I...
Get out!
Farewell.
I like my hat. There's Prophet in the room.
Trust me, Lisha. Thanks, Khalid. Thanks for nothing. What the? The mead. No. You.
Took effect. You do it. I don't want to watch this.
Clean.
Wake him.
Wait. Prophet, can you hear me? By the name of the sun. So it worked. You were inside Lashari's memory. Kaleem. Should have known.
Who is this man?
Former member of our order. A master spy. He was the one who fought the hardest against Constantine. He and someone... Forgive me, all this... They were a couple. Thing is, she wouldn't listen. It was only when she found out that he had cheated on her with a Cabetian noblewoman that she had finally left him for Ilana Kabrak. She wasn't as gullible as Lashari, though, and as I said, who knows? And we've been... I can think of... Kalim wasn't the only... No offense, Morael, but it's no secret that both we and Doranth... Or maybe he's already on that ship back to Nerim. We don't know.
In other words, we're as smart as we were before.
Not entirely. I will tell Commander Aaron about all this. Maybe she'll find more clues in that theater in the Undercity. We'll see. Now, please, excuse me. I need some space. Thank you for your help, Prophet. I only wish we had learned more.
Tragic. Truly tragic.
I like Lashiri
I will see
too,
to her body
so
and
it is
ensure that she
tragic.
gets a proper burial. Thanks again, Prophet. You did all you could.
Okay, now we have done that now.
Malphas's blessings.
Your god is dead! Oh, it's so rare you get to say that to people and have it be applicable. Alright. Ugh. Climbing is hard. Alright, once more with feeling.
Yes? Yes? Oh, by the righteous path. His own sister?
Maybe I should have been returning these in order.
Those moves. It's cruel, truly cruel. Why in blazes are the High Ones doing this? I think and I think, but I just can't find an answer.
Yes, maybe they just enjoy it. 'Cause they're evil.
At least all that suffering wasn't in vain. Let us insert the stone.
Search for Jespar and the Dancing Nomad. Okay. Put it in. I want to see the thing. Put it in. Yes. The power.
This is a better place for all that energy to be than in the hands of some poor souls the High Ones are looking to kill.
I agree.
Only one more.
All right, let's go find Jesper.
Stone to go now.
Prophet?
Keep walking.
And that's in the foreign quarter.
In a bed, sorry.
Malphas's blessings. Ah, that pretty boy, you mean? Aye, I did. A couple of hours ago. Drank like there's no tomorrow, I tell you.
You're saying he seemed upset.
Aye, he did. No, why would I? People don't usually check out here before they go. But if I was you, I'd go take a look at the other taverns round here.
Okay.
He sure didn't look like he was done drinking.
Well, then why'd he leave? Did you cut him off?
In a bed, sorry.
Alright, so we got the false dog and the fat Leoran.
Sorry.
Now, the fat Leoran is in Noble's Quarter.
the shackles of lust. Presented by the poets.
Shivering hands and delirious eyes, brittle voices and manic minds.
Hello.
Spreading terror around this man.
Do come back.
Alright, guess he's not here.
Fire and arrows of ice before you can.
Midnight.
So, the false dog
Yes?
is in the Undercity.
Between dark
I believe the Marketplace?
Now you're quite the sight. How about a little bit of fun?
Silver Cloud. Alright.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... Oh, how do they say it? Melee?
My sir.
They were so charming. Now this part with Jesper, I believe is new. Jesper.
My sir?
Yeah? What do you want?
He was not in the barrel.
Please, just leave me be.
I feel like something is off
Move along.
with my... Because I've had people talking in my chat. But it says there are no viewers. The Silver Cloud. I don't know if I've been to the Silver Cloud. No, I don't think I have. Ah, it's a dance studio.
Now look at that. If that isn't the Holy Prophet. What are you doing here? Looking for some fun?
You know what? I will give them 50 pennies.
Hey, but we're just getting started.
Sorry, Jesper. I need to chat with you. You can have them later.
You are way too serious sometimes, you know that? There are times when you just have to indulge.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Glimmer Cap Dust Man.
I am enjoying myself. You should try that for a change, you know. Who knows how much time there's left for that? What are you doing here anyway? Ah, right. Talking. Talking is good. Or is it? I forgot. Maybe I can't, yeah. Or maybe I don't give a fuck about Adila. Maybe I don't give a fuck about any of you.
I
And
think
I'm
you
just
care,
waiting for the
buddy.
right moment to stab you all in the back.
No.
Who knows? That's the great thing about life. You can never tell exactly which way the wind blows.
Oh, buddy. You're not yourself, man.
Oh, I'm not? What if what you're seeing here is my true self? Hmm? And if it was, would you still bother pretending to care? Nah, you wouldn't. I think if you really knew me, you'd have been long gone.
That said, that little bit there was not correctly translated. We're friends. That's not gonna change! You don't understand, Jesper. I play a lot of JRPGs. I appreciate the power of friendship.
Friends. You just don't want to get it, do you? Let me think how I can make myself more clear.
Can I take your... Oh, I can't take his dust.
3 words. I don't care.
Yes, you do.
I don't care where my jobs come from and what I have to do as long as I'm getting paid. I don't care if the beggar in the front of the tavern eats his own shit as long as I can enjoy my beer inside. And I don't care if people who think they're important to me kick the fucking bucket because I just don't care. Atila's dead? Fuck it. At least that means there's no one around anymore who knows what I really am.
Aww. Where's my press
Alicia.
X to hug button?
She was the first one. I took what I wanted from her, and when it got too tiresome, I just left her behind. Like all the others, before and after her. Have you never wondered why I'm by myself? Loyalty, friendship, love. It's bullshit. We're born alone, we live alone, and we die alone. And I seem to be the only one who fucking sees it.
I don't know. My experience, we're definitely born with other people present.
To dust. The high ones. Yeah, those goddamn high ones. When those thugs killed our family, she was so hurt, so lost, you know? But do you think I did anything to help her? All I cared about was myself. What Adela did, what she became, that didn't just happen overnight. I always felt that something was wrong with her, how she kept on withdrawing from the outside world, reading all these stupid books my father always read. But I never went to see her. I never wrote her. And you know why? Not because there wasn't time for it. Not because I couldn't cope with it myself. I didn't because I couldn't be bothered. Couldn't bother with her moodiness. Didn't bother with all the drama. I just couldn't care less.
I don't think that's true, buddy.
As I didn't give a fuck about Lycia.
I believe in you. What was that one?
We were on a mission in Golden Forest, and had just set up camp for the night. That was a couple of nights after we realized that we had different expectations, so to speak. I went to get firewood, and when I came back, there were half a dozen bandits in the camp. Lycia was out cold. She was still alive. I saw it. She was alive, but I just ran. I just turned around and fucking ran.
You can hear it in his voice. It's quite well done. I think we can fill in the blanks.
A lot of things are human. That doesn't make them better. Do you think it was any different with us? I saw you and felt there'd be money in helping you. And if that Korak had offered me my life against yours, do you think I would even think twice?
Yes.
You think we're friends, or whatever, but we aren't.
This seems to be like the romance option. Hmmm. You know, you're still here because you believe in our mission. You're drunk. I don't want to part ways with him.
If that's what you want to believe, go ahead. You think I'm something that I'm not. Something I never was. I'm a sellsword, not one of the good guys. And you think that you know me, but you don't. Adela and Lycia, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, please, just go, okay? I need to get away from here. From this city, from these people, from everything.
Ah! Alright, well. Where are we teleported to? Alright! Well, that was a little sad.
My sir, you look as though
Sure, buddy.
Malphas smile upon you.
Can I get...
No. Hello, handsome.
Nope. I was like, can I buy
You're
a dance?
pretty. Care to spend some time together? I give good massages.
Oh. I like massages.
Foreigners.
Well, I'm glad that they got the full spectrum here, right? It's not just dancing ladies. It's half-dressed dancing men.
You gotta make a living somehow.
Yeah. Kissing. See, it is rude when someone... Well, to be fair, I felt we were in the middle of a conversation. Then it's definitely rude. But I mean, if you were done a conversation, right? Alright, well now... I want to go back to talking to Meryl again. I'm just going to cheat.
Bloody wench thinks she's Vata incarnate.
It's a fist! Ah, so there's a tip here. If you wear light armor or robes, you should dodge attacks by moving backwards. Now here's an interesting piece of lore. BogMod lore, that is. Many years ago, I was playing a game at a friend's place called Anvil of Dawn. And I made a wizard character in that. And me and him were being idiot teens, and I was just mutating the name. And eventually, the name evolved into BogMod, and I thought it was an amazing, hilarious name. So I kept it. And that's where the name comes from. But also, in that game, it was basically semi-grid-based. So if I pressed back, it would move me back one square. Now, the way the game worked was that if there was a bit of buffering, as I recall. So if I pressed back and then forward, right, it would start moving me back and then immediately start moving me forward. But you could do it faster than the AI would follow you. So they'd try and follow you. They'd get pushed back as you moved into the square they were in, because you couldn't both occupy the same square. And then you could stab them once, and then back up and step forward. And you could just do that perpetually, and any enemy could be killed that way. So a fun little tip, backing up. It works. It works.
Prophet?
A machine that can banish these high ones.
Now you've got the deep BogMod lore.
Yes? Have you
All
found
right.
any of the stuff? Here you go looking for a stone, and you simultaneously solve an Enderalian mystery. Good work. I had read theories about what happened to the Count, but this is not what I had imagined. I wonder what became of that girl.
Yes.
It seems as if a part of the stone's energy really was banished into her body. Just look at it. It's somehow duller than the others. But still, it should make a difference. At least we now have all the stones. Let us complete the mosaic.
All right. Search for Kalia, but I want to see him activate the final stone. Yes, the ultimate BogMod origin story.
By the left path. What power? If we could really direct this, use it against the High Ones, it might work. Just might work.
Look at that. It's got spinning rings and a ball and light.
Wait a moment. You feel that?
No. What's up?
Something's different. The sea of eventualities. I can't feel it anymore. No, I don't think so. It's like a veil put in front of my eyes. This doesn't bode well. It truly does not. Sharim. He's currently trying to raise the barriers.
What?
The ones at the gates. They are meant to magically seal them as a protection against Korak's armies. The walls are nearly impenetrable, but the gates aren't. Sharim said he would raise entropical barriers to take care of that. Quickly, go see him and find out what is going on. I will secure the beacon as best I can. Go.
Alright, but can I talk to Kalia first?
I tell you it won't work. I can't see anything.
But why? That just doesn't make any sense.
Well spotted. We have to inform the Grandmaster immediately. Half business, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to be?
Alright, so Kalia is apparently this way. Down there.
Huh?
In the school. I should save. Let's drop another save. Bam. In the school. Nope. How do I get downstairs? There we go. Hey, buddy.
The Prophet? Huh?
Okay. Now that's just weird. You don't just walk around with an ice hand. Hey, Kalia. You having fun there? You punching that dummy? Nudge Kalia.
Yes. Is it important? If not, please go away. I'm not in the mood for company. Saira, what part of I'm not in the mood for company don't you understand? Please, just leave me alone, okay? What? I don't need your pampering, your pity, or whatever it is you came here to do. I just want to be left alone.
Alright, I guess I'll leave you alone.
You just don't get that, do you? You always come to me like a bloody dog. Why, Saira? Why are you the only one who can't see me for what I am? All the others can, so what's the deal with you?
Yeah, you're important to me.
You have no idea what you're saying. I'm a monster, damn it, a bloody abomination. And here you are, acting as if you are the only one who knows better. That's such a joke. The biggest joke since Starfall, and also the worst one. Back in old Dothelgrad, when I killed that bandit, do you have the slightest idea what my first impulse was when I was done with him? The blood on your face. How helpless you are, lying there. And I would have enjoyed every moment of it.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Is it? So an army of undead is harmless until they massacre the city they are marching towards? You just have no idea.
Like an undead.
No idea how hard it is to always fight back. to not give in. All that, Why, Saira? Why do I have to be this way? I never asked to be brought back from the dead. I never wanted to become my father's failed experiment. And I never asked to have this perversion put in my head, which seems to be all that bloody defines me. Maybe I should just stop fighting it.
No, never give up. Never surrender.
The thing I became in the castle is my true face. And all of this is just a part of a mask that I try to trick myself into believing is real.
That's an interesting question. Is the real you the impulses that you fight back? Or is the real you the way you behave despite your impulses? I would argue, perhaps unsuccessfully, aside from, of course, the answer if it's all you, but the real you is actually what you do, more than any impulses you may have in that regard. That'd be more my take on it, right? If you're inclined to stab people in the face, and you don't, the real you is not really a face stabber, because you're not stabbing faces. I think that's a fair. Yeah, you're not a monster.
Yes, it is, Saira. I'm a danger to everyone around me, and I was a fool to believe you could change who you are. You can't. Maybe I should just leave. Go somewhere where I'm by myself. Maybe that way I could prevent this thing from ever hurting anyone else ever again.
I'm not a huge fan of either option.
Yes, it does. Give me some time to think.
Yeah.
I won't leave the order right away. Not until after we've taken care of the high ones, at least. After that, I'll have to see what the right thing to do is.
Which was your favorite paramour in this game? I can't recall if you mentioned when you played through it, Kate. I know that you liked Pants Merchant, though you thought she was bad for you.
This just doesn't make any sense.
Alright, so now to find out what's going on. What magic
You're the one they call the prophet, aren't you?
is going on downstairs?
Congratulations on passing the trial. Yes.
Though, perhaps I should take a nap? 9:02 p.m. We'll take a nap first. I mean, whatever magical doodaddery is happening can wait till morning.
You're the one they call the prophet, right? Congratulations on passing.
I can't. Oh!
I guess.
Apparently I can't fast travel right now.
The prodigy.
Alright, I guess we will go deal with this. Now, the fact that I can't fast travel, that's foreboding. It's over there.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Running on downstairs. Doo 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 doo. Let's see. Design was so bad for me, I didn't know how to say no. Callios Endgame, though. Alright. I would totally have hooked up with Lashiri, though. But, you know, she's dead. That complicates the relationship.
One more time for the slow thinkers among us. I recognize a magic blockade when I see one. And as long as it is active, we can't put up the barrier.
I understand that you're upset, but an order is an order. I'm sorry.
What's the order?
What is going on?
Ah! Ah! What did you do?
I'm trying in vain to make this highly intelligent commander of yours understand that these headaches are not arbitrary.
Grandmaster?
Sharim is right, Commander. Something is wrong.
I'm here too. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Was I...
Sir?
Uh-huh. Look at that lip curl. You. Okay, well maybe I can take a nap now.
Oh, you're not from around here, are you?
I'll come back to them in the morning. But I have a key. Yeah, my house key. Okay. Apparently it broke. Now this I'm used to not being able to open without a key. Alright, well, let's system load. Let's try this again. With feeling.
One more time for the slow thinkers among us. I recognize a magic blockade when I see one. And as long as it is active, we can't put up the barrier.
I understand that you're upset, but an order is an order. I'm sorry.
What is going on?
Why were you inside that man? Is what I want to know, Leonard Theo.
Make this highly intelligent commander of yours understand that these headaches are not arbitrary.
Grandmaster?
Sharim is right, Commander. Something is wrong.
What the...
Ah, there we go.
The Nurames are inside the city! They're inside the city, damn it!
Prophet, come here. What is the meaning of this?
Yes?
The Nurames, they're inside the King's Bay. Their ships, they just appeared. I don't understand.
They just appeared? Are you trying to tell us that an entire fleet entered our harbor?
People have
and
magic.
Nobody noticed it?
Of course. They cast an invisibility spell on their fleet. The magical blockade prevented us from recognizing.
Ooh.
Good plan. Thanks to the utterly capable military around here.
Now's not the time for that, Yuzlan.
Watch your mouth, wild mage. Nobody...
Commander, it does not matter how it happened. We must act quickly. Sharon, is the spell for the barrier of the gates ready?
The one at the main gate, yes. But until now, we couldn't cast it because of the blockade.
Should I give the signal?
Yes. They want us to panic, but we will not do them the favor. Activate the barrier, then return to us. Soldier, you said that the Neremese have already invaded the city. To what extent?
They're in the Fog District, I think. They overran the harbor gate before we were able to close it. But Sergeant Harlichan has entrenched himself at the gate of the lower district. He won't be able to hold it for long.
Good. Commander, station your soldiers on the battlement and use arrows to keep the Neremese at a distance. Don't let them get close to the market. You, Prophet, will accompany me there. We will liberate the south quarter.
Yeah, me and him just gonna kick ass.
So that Sharim will be able to place a barrier there as well. At least the heart of the city will be safe then.
You're going to fight?
Yes. Now go. Time is of the essence.
Understood. Soldier, follow me.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Magic, as Sharim said. They've put a spell on their fleet to make it invisible. Probably the doing of Korek's mute bodyguard. I've heard stories about him, and I fear they have infiltrated us in secret.
Interesting.
But we won't discuss this now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. We need to find Sergeant Harlian. The soldier said he's in the south quarter. Follow me. Bastards. They will pay for this.
No, not Corpse. I love that guy. He was a good man. All right. Hello, wee children.
Infiltrators. Just as I suspected.
Where? Where? Okay. I'm ready to summon a magical abomination. Just saying. Give me the word. Magical abomination. There we are.
What a waste of time.
What do they have, though? I mean, yeah, waste of time. A jester? We might need to kill that guy.
Bloody care what you're thinking. Secure the damn gate.
Sergeant Harlian.
Who? Grandmaster Aranthiel. It. You said.
Yeah.
The honor is mine. What is the gate's status?
Dozens of Neremese are behind this gate, and they're setting up rams.
Then we will stop them. We have to secure the harbor gate at all costs. Once we have done that, our mages will seal the gate. This is all of you, I take it?
For now, yes.
I know this is important, but let me just nibble on this cream pie.
But reinforcements are on the way. I forgive my failure, Master. We should have seen it coming, but everything just happened so quickly.
I should probably make sure my weapon's up full of charge. I'm gonna have to charge. Oh, let's see. I've got 3 filled Grand Soul Gems and 11 filled Greater Soul Gems.
I know. Now come on. We march out. Every second we wait will help the enemy.
Yes, sir. Guardsmen, the Grand Master is relying on us, and so is Malthus. Live up to your names.
Yes, sir!
Go!
Rid the harbor of the Naramis. Alright. Well, if one thing I can be trusted upon, it's relentless violence. Relentless, terrible violence.
Yes.
For freedom!
Ah!
That was a waste of time.
What
And you're dead. You're dead.
Yes, so.
Yes. Yoink. Yoink.
It's jammed, Sergeant!
What? What are you talking about? Is it possible that the Naramis have sabotaged the mechanism?
Sabotage? Yes, of course, that must be it. What can...
The locking mechanisms of the gate are on both sides of the wall, correct?
Yes. Yes, Master, that's right.
Good. Good. Prophet, you and I will fix the cranks. Sergeant, in the meantime, you and your men will keep the Naramis off the gate. When we are finished, we will give the signal for retreat. Understood?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want. I have a bad feeling this is going to end poorly for you, buddy.
Let's show the bastards what it means to defy the Lightborn. We will await your signal, Grandmaster.
Oh, I'm nervous.
And you.
I like Taylor. I like you, Taylor.
Well then, there are two cranks with which the portcullis is controlled. One can be reached by following the left hallway, the other one is to the right. We do not know if the Naramis have already sabotaged both mechanisms, but I suppose so. You take the left crank, I will take the one on the right. Once that is done, you will return to the city gate. Understood? I'm sure they're trying their best to do just that, but it will take time. The defense mechanisms of Ark are more than solid. Let's not push our luck, however. Go.
Hurry up, damn it.
I am hurrying. Okay. Hey, gang. No.
Retreat! Now!
Had a vision?
There they are. Get now. Prepare the fire spitter.
Thou art my light, my shimmer is my own. Dear.
Fire!
You're dead. Fix the mechanism. Goodbye, Mr. Assassin. I will loot you. I don't think I've ever been in here before. They will know that I was here from the corpses that I have left stripped in my wake.
You heard it. Go. Retreat! Retreat! Now!
Do something, Grandmaster! Do something, damn it!
But...
The... Who was guy who vanished in lightning bolt?
Oh, it's over.
Ah, is that you?
Well, suppose reconquering the gate didn't go as well as planned, did it? What happened here?
Nothing. Secure the gate.
As you wish. However, seems we have a visitor.
Tiamor Aranthiel on the battlefield. I must confess.
It looks like a few of the guys got trapped outside the barrier.
Oh my, look at these poor fools, trusted you until the end. It seems you still value human life as little as you did back in Kira. How many people was it, Aranthiel? I have forgotten.
Wise words from the mouth of a warmonger.
Oh.
Ah, it was the bodyguard.
If I
Okay.
remember correctly, it was you who refused to negotiate. You might not believe it, but I enjoy this no more than you do. Hence, one more time, Aranthiel, surrender. Your so-called army is a joke compared to mine, and it is merely a matter of time until we find a way into the city. So, for once in your life, make the right call and end this conflict before it gets even bloodier than it is now.
Well said, Koarik. So, what do you expect us to do now? Ask in your wisdom? Kneel before you?
Yaslan Sharim, how disappointing to see you here. All your life you have fought religion and its tentacles, and now you fight for it.
Tentacle religion. That's an entirely different kind of faith.
Common sense. Should try it.
The bodyguard. He's put up
As I
Codex
said,
Legion of Doom.
Last chance.
Ooh.
Stop working on the beacon, and no one will be harmed. The cleansing has to happen, and you will not stop it.
Trust me, I will. Now, is that all?
It is. Oh, it is. Alma, line up the prisoners. I want to see each one of them crucified.
Yeah, buddy,
before
you
nightfall.
can't really take the moral high ground of like, I don't enjoy this,
Understood.
but also crucify them all and give them a painful death.
Religion is a sickness, Aranthiel, and it is the cause of pretty much all the evil that has happened in this world over the past millennia. Your son saw that too, unlike you, but he also made a fatal mistake. To believe that the death of the Lightborn was going to change things. But they were just a symptom.
Ooh,
not
did
the
his
cause of
son
the
kill the
sickness.
Lightborn?
The cause is religiosity itself, this particular way of thinking.
I'm gonna go with either you're the savior who knows how to make everything better.
I know what has made the world this way, and that it needs to be exterminated. Religious people choose irrationality above reason, and dogmas above free thinking. They turn themselves into puppets, and by doing this, they are responsible too. And your behavior, Aranthiel, is the last proof I needed. Believe me, I wish there were another way, but you have shown me that there isn't. The High Ones will never elevate us until the ulcer of religiosity has been torn from every single head in this world. I've tried the peaceful way, but you don't seem to want it. Now live with the consequences.
The son's a major
By the
NPC
way,
in Nerim.
it's good
Oh,
to see that you
interesting.
survived. What's about to happen now is your fault, Aranthiel. Don't even try to convince yourself otherwise.
Take this. We need to go back to the temple.
I think I know why. It was a tactical maneuver, but I'm curious what he says.
And lead that anthropist right into the city. Their death was necessary. It was an honor for them.
I'm sure they would have liked to have lived, but I agree that it was probably the tactical maneuver to make.
The Arcanists have cast the seal on the door. It will be as safe as it can get, yes. But let us talk in the temple.
I do like the escalation, though.
As planned. Light the beacon as soon as possible. That is all that matters. So, how long do you need to seal the gate?
Give us an hour.
Good. Be quick about it. Guardsman, what is the situation in the other districts? Are all of the intruders dead?
Yes, Grandmaster. Some of the infiltrators have fled into the sewers, but we're in pursuit.
Good. Tell the commander that I want all corpses to be disposed of before night falls, and let the repairs start as soon as possible. We are protected from intruders, but we have to be aware of a panicking crowd inside. Then tell her to place archers and fire breathers on every battlement. There are arcanists who will try to break the seals, but we won't let them.
Understood, Grandmaster.
Now then, let us go.
Oh, that was a hilarious bit of running they did there. Alright, I will use the fancy scroll. Now this feels like where we're approaching the climax of the game.
By the righteous path, you are well.
What's happened to Jorek? And why in blazes do you stand around like bloody waxwork figures?
Jorek has betrayed us, Tilo.
Oh no!
He has revealed the locations of our scouting posts to Korek's army. That's why we didn't see their ships coming. A keeper has caught him talking to Korek through one of the silver plates.
Shut
and
up!
He's only unconscious. That is incredible.
That was terrible.
Commander, get him out of here.
Of course, Grandmaster. Where should I take him?
Anywhere, for heck's sake! We will deal with him later. This is not a case for the tribunal.
Very well, Grandmaster.
What is the status of the beacon? Where is Marija?
At the beacon. And there is a problem with your machine. But that's something they should tell you themselves. Now, excuse me, the entire city is in panic. The people expect an explanation.
Then give them one.
That is the Duchessa or whatever it is, I think. Right?
What do you want, urchin child?
Urchin child?
My problem with you? Tell me, would you enter and leave as frivolously as a sailor leaving a brothel?
I would.
What did Malphas say to Dalcidocius after he succeeded in suppressing the Blood Moon riot?
I'm pretty sure he said, don't crucify people.
How goes the 100th verse of the Holy Path, which the novices have to recite each morning?
Thou shalt eat a
to every keeper of the sigil.
Potato.
Why is only the highest commander of the guard allowed to enter the temple?
Oh, it's because this one time, he got really there's some drunk times. It was really rather awkward.
I applaud your cunning. You know nothing, neither of our faith nor of our country, and only because you happen to have strong magic in you, Aranthiel thinks that justifies desecrating our traditions. Do you know how few Endraleans, even those of the Sublime Path, are granted the novitiate? Are you aware how hard these novices have to train and learn in order to just be allowed to enter the trial? We're not some group of tavern regulars which you can just join and leave on a whim. We are the Holy Order. We are what has kept peace in this country for millennia. And only because Tila has doted on this idiocy of cycles and prophecies, he feels it's justified to abolish this country's foundations with a flick of his fingers. You, urchin child, you're the living proof of what has become of this country. Even just your boot prints on this sacred ground are blasphemy to everything we stand for.
She doesn't like me. No, I'm gonna go with
What
this one.
I see is a country that now more than ever needs peace, stability, and a strong leading hand. And transforming this order into a bunch of fortune tellers, wild mages, and thimble riggers will only make the situation
Now,
worse.
I can take a lot.
How many of our people
But calling me a thimble rigger? Oh, you have an enemy for life now, miss.
Pegast, Sharim, whatever they call themselves, tread on these sacred grounds as if there were nothing more natural in the world. Now leave. Do what you want, but spare me your presence.
Thimble rigger. Could you believe that? Oh. No, Taylor. Let's go. I've had enough of her.
Care, damn it. Just do it.
Said the other thing to her. What happens if you say the other thing? I'm curious to know. Does she get all huffy?
I tell you, there's no word about a numinous.
Uh-oh.
Well, if you say
no.
so, then I guess we have to get used to the idea that our machine will not glow anytime soon.
What are you talking about? We have the stones.
Grandmaster. Yes.
Not a lot goes different. All
We
right.
have the stones, and they give the beacon the energy it needs, as we had assumed. But
This crystal in the middle of the cross. It is the core of the machine, the numinos.
So?
the numinos is empty, Grandmaster. That's why it is so dark. If we were to ignite the beacon now, its energy would be emitted aimlessly, with devastating results.
An explosion, to be precise. An enormous one. Yes, at least that's what the writing suggests. Imagine the beacon as a huge arcane barrel full of black powder. To ignite it means to release all.
What about
the
your
energy
offers? You're
stored
basically
within.
displacing her.
For all we
Okay.
know, it will be streaming towards
Understandable.
the container with the
She's a
crystal
Dao,
in
which
its
means
center,
she's a fancy
the
noble.
numinos. However, if this numinos is empty, then it will backfire, so to speak. An explosion.
Is the Numinos in Kalia?
Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of experience in building Pyrean machines, so yes, indeed, we had not noticed it before. No, it's more than that. The beacon can defeat the High Ones. The more we learn about it, the more certain we become. However, it needs a target. A kind of
I'm suspecting that's Kalia related.
ignite it. Without one, things will become very uncomfortable. So it seems, yes.
I am very sorry, Grandmaster. We should have
So
been...
we have to find this Luminos as soon as possible.
Yes. And before you ask, we don't know yet what the Numinos actually is, and neither do we know where to search for it.
But we will find a way. Give us a week, maybe two, and there will be results, I assure
The
you.
more this becomes about cycles of prophecy, the more important you are and the less important she is. This is very true. Talking about the Tulchessa or whatever.
Chaos.
Oh yeah, the Trichessa.
Yes, he did. Even though he was one of the closest confidants of the Grand Master, I don't know what to say. Not really. But it was no secret that he regarded the Grand Master's actions against the Neremes as careless. He does not seem to understand that the beacon is our only chance.
Alright, well, yeah, can I help you
Yes,
find
I
it?
think so. But right now, we can't do anything but read the writings from old Dothel Grad for the umpteenth time, hoping for some clue we might have missed before. Yes, I guess. You should take a rest. I was told what you did to secure the gate. We'll call you as soon as we need your help.
Okay. Alright, quite the escalation. I like it. I like it. I do suspect there's going to be some matter of... Ooh. Attend an interrogation? I would like to attend an interrogation. Are you dead? Can I loot you? No. Oops. Oops. I guess I gotta go upstairs.
Oh my. You just don't get anything.
Yes.
Hmm? One more time.
The Grand Master
Why
and
did
the
you kill
Truchessa do
Pegasus?
not want to be disturbed.
I didn't
I'm sorry,
kill her.
brother.
How
But
often do I
good
have
work
to
in the
tell
heart.
you that?
Really?
The Prophet found a bottle of cap dust near her body. How do you explain that?
Well, maybe there are thousands of dust addicts in the city, and not just me. Damn it. Yes, I gave Korek the locations of our outposts, but I had nothing to do with the death of that woman.
Then at least tell us who else Korek bought. Who hired the mercenaries in Old Rationgrad?
I don't know, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. And do you know why? Because this war is madness, Tealor. It is madness. It is unnecessary, and you are too fucking blind to see it.
I am blind? Which of us is the traitor? Which of us is responsible for the deaths of hundreds and hundreds of people?
Let's stick to the point. Accusations lead us nowhere.
A word of wisdom from your mouth, Natara. Bravo.
Pity that your wisdom doesn't go beyond words. Weren't you always the most determined of the three of us? For 3 decades you led this country, and you never showed any weakness.
But no. As soon as the grand, presumed dead Tealor Aranthiel returns, all you do is bow and scrape. Why, Natara? Have you too come to believe that pile of scrap metal out there can save us? Whatever that's supposed to look like. Or do you do it because Tealor warmed your bed back in the day?
You are only making it worse.
Oh, am I? You are so bloody blind. Blind and stupid. Both of you. Don't you realize how much of a fool this Korek really is? His only condition for peace was
You
that
are
he'd stop rebuilding some
really misunderstanding Korek.
What would that have cost us? Nothing. But no.
You think that he would have stopped with that?
To you, this fantasy of cycles and high ones
I know.
is more important. More important than anything else. Damn it, even your own people.
Fantasy. So you still believe that the threat is not real? After all that has happened?
I don't know. I'm a warrior, not a sage. But even if it is real, what I do know is that we can only lose this war, and that we will dig more graves with each day we wage it. Up here we are safe, yes. But what about the villages? The farmers? Don't get me wrong, Tealor.
You are being incredibly short-sighted.
But sometimes a quick cut is better than bleeding out slowly. Korek would have conquered the city. We would have surrendered. And maybe he would have even shown mercy. But it's too late for that now.
And maybe everyone would have died, but from the high ones.
You didn't do this for our country or our people. You did it because you wanted to save your own skin. Nothing more and nothing less. And yes, Jorik, maybe you are right. Maybe we can't win this war. But that doesn't mean I will surrender. Because I have something that you don't. Principles. You don't have any. You have nothing but your bottle of booze and your bloody dust. You are a hollow man without talent. And the only reason you are here, and not in the alleys of the Undercity, is your bloodline. And now people are dead, all because of your cowardice. Do not think I will ignore that for old time's sake. I will count to 3. Who else has Korek bought? 1.
Now aren't you a tough guy, TLR?
2.
What I did was right. One day you'll realize this too. And then you will be ashamed for you just...
Tilo.
We are done here.
Ooh! Can I go into his brain? I mean, we have that magical doohickey for going into dead people's brains. Ah, well. But I gotta agree, even if he wasn't a wizard, right? He's a warrior. He's like, we'll lose this war. Sure, maybe. But when the option is the entire human race being wiped out,
yes,
you're a soldier. The idea of a little sacrifice to achieve a goal is kind of how you operate. Guess I'm having a nap. Now, the thing that really upsets me about the Naramis is I bought a house. Right? I bought a house. What do you think this is doing to my property values? It's just inconsiderate. Maybe Korek can appreciate where I'm coming from when I oppose him now. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're here again. Protect with Daddy. Here's something. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh. Horse, give me strength. The nutritiousness of meat. Yeah, we're here again. Oh, fun. Map. In the middle of the ocean. Oh, Daddy. I don't want you to be on fire again. I don't want to eat human flesh again. Ah, well. Daddy. Hi, Daddy. How's it going? Man, you're working even worse than normal.
Now look who's here. So, my child, I know you still didn't find it. You think you know what you're doing. But the truth is, you're still wandering through the mist, just like all the others.
Found the torch, and I found the fire.
Yes, that is what you believe. You know, it would be so easy to see the truth, to feel it, if you, for all your heroism, had not forgotten one thing. To listen. Come, let me show you what I mean.
Okay, I think he's talking about the beacon and the stones there. Magical demon hearts and people.
There we go. Sit down and let us listen to the silence. Okay, fine. I get it. You know you have sinned, and that's why you're lying. But look, honey, I'm your husband, and I deserve the truth. Lying is a sin. You know that as well as I do.
Oh, wait.
You also know the position this puts me in.
What else do you want me to say? It's ours. Yours.
Mine? You make me unhappy. You know that. You make me very, very unhappy.
This is legitimately horrifying. Yes, I completely agree with you, Kate.
Next time it's going to hurt. Whose child is it?
It's, people may want to skip ahead at this point. This is not a nice part.
Is this what I get for my piety? All these years I sacrificed myself for this family. I toiled. I buried my dreams. And all of it because I wanted them to be happy. And now my own witch betrays me and carries another one's fruit in her belly. But no. As if that weren't enough, she denies me the truth. Me, her own husband. Just what am I supposed to do?
Not
Lord?
kick her!
You tell me. What shall I do?
That's what you do!
Yes. Of course, Lord.
Uh-oh.
You are right. How could I be so blind? The Creator has spoken to me, honey.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
It's tainted. And this is why we will drown it. Yes, that's what we'll do. As soon as it's out, we'll put it in the trough.
You're a monster. You're a goddamned monster.
I beg your pardon.
No,
I think you just said something that would have made me really unhappy. But unfortunately, I didn't hear you loudly enough. So please, be so kind as to
Oh,
say
yeah, definitely. Oh, this is not a good thing.
What? I can't hear you, darling.
Can I?
I can't hear you.
Nope.
So tell me, my child, how does it feel to be powerless? How does it feel having to watch and not being able to do anything?
You misunderstand how many cutscenes I've gone through in other games. But that was definitely unpleasant. I didn't know I was going to go there. And if I did, I would have warned people. I have to add a warning to the... In fact, can I do that right now? I think I can, actually. Hold on, game. Hold on. Warning. This episode contains some... How to describe it? Very... some may not want... where am I? Around the tower. There we go. There we go. Add a little warning.
No, but now you can, can't you? But there's no more time, silly. I have to go now, forever. It's been so long since I last ate. And I'm craving a slice of meat.
Oh no! The meat!
Crisp meat. Goodbye.
That... not pleasant. Not cool.
Hey, Saira, wake up. What's the matter? What? But But we will. You found the black stones, Saira, and we'll use them to banish the High Ones, no matter how hard this Quarak tries to stop us. But first of all, calm down a little. Well, because I heard you screaming, I suppose?
I'm not surprised I was screaming!
Sharim and the Archmagister were asking for you. Apparently they have a clue as to where to find this Numenos. You should go see them as soon as possible. No, they're in the Chronicum. One more thing before you go, though. There's something I need to ask you. The mercenary. Sorry for asking, but how do you feel about him?
Oh, she's talking about Jasper. For a minute, I thought she was talking about the one that she killed in the tower. And I'm like, why would I say he was friends? The one you... all right, I'm going to say we're friends.
I was just curious. Thanks for being honest with me. Anyway, we'll talk again later. Take it slow. You don't look too well.
Oh, Kalia, you may have a demon in your brain, but that's okay. I too have weird things in my brain. All right, well, that was a creepy, unpleasant part, but I've added a little warning. So hopefully, people will be forewarned about that unpleasantly dark moment there. Because that went dark and unpleasant.
Sounds to me
Move
as if
along.
we risk a lot for just a ghost of a chance. I'm not sure if this is wise.
No chance is better than two. That's how the saying goes. You should talk to the Grandmaster. He called for you.
Did he now? How nice. Then I suppose I'll answer the holy call of duty. Walk blessed, Archmagister. Ah, Prophet. If you have a moment, I'd like to talk. Just come upstairs when you find the time.
There you are. Have you recovered? Well, I suppose as good as can be expected under our circumstances. The Truchessus sent half our Arcanists to reinforce the gate sigil, which makes working on the beacon harder, of course.
Of course.
Furthermore, the nightmares have become worse, and more reports of the Red Madness are coming in. It's tragic. Truly tragic. Yes, citizens are disappearing from the city, and our outposts are finding them in the wilderness, starving and delirious. And even worse, they are extremely violent. Take care if you're on the road. Oh yes, without any doubt. The war has made things far worse. It's almost as if the High Ones draw strength from the chaos. Or maybe it's a sign that the cleansing is approaching. I don't know. Well, let's say we have a lead to a place where we could find a lead. But let me start at the beginning. While you were sleeping, someone tried to break into the storehouse of the garrison. A starling named Kamai.
Interesting.
You have? That's good. Then he might trust you.
Also, I have a very high Taki score.
Well, brace yourself. He said he was looking for Shadow Steel, because he's been working on a starship for 2 decades now. He wants to use it to find the forgotten homeland of his people.
Ooh, nearly time to go to Thalgard. You were just telling me that I would die the horrible death when I went there.
Yes. Doesn't it ring a bell? The Star People believe that their ancestors were born in a forgotten place. All the technology, all the machines that we owe to them were invented to help them get back to this place. A very nostalgic idea. It really is. But unfortunately, a lot of Star People have died in that quest. Their starships have crashed, or they simply disappeared. Up until now, no one has ever found the Star City. Kumai, however, claims that he can do it. Well, bear with me. At first,
And then space?
we all
Ooh!
He was begging and pleading and insisting that he was just an inch from finishing his ship, and that it really could get him to the Star City. Well, unlike the others, the Grandmaster listened to him, and he ordered the scouts in Doomville to look for the cave where he claimed his
What are you
worship.
staring at?
And you won't believe it, but they found out 2
okay.
things. First of all, the ship really does exist. And secondly,
there we go.
He says he used ancient Starling plans to construct the ship, which were handed down for generations in Anku, the Starling city on Naren. We had a look at them. They look very similar to the plans we used to construct the beacon.
Interesting.
Well, either that, or the ones who created the beacon also helped the Ancient Fathers build the Star City. There's no way to know for sure, but either way, what it does mean is that the Ancient Fathers must have known about the cycle, and therefore about the High Ones and the cleansing.
And they can help us find the Numenos!
Well, let's put it this way. If anybody knows, it's them. And it's definitely the best lead we have found so far. So, in other words, what that means is that we need to help this Kermai finish his ship. And that we will accompany him on his journey to the Star City.
Okay.
Just imagine if it works. A city in the stars that has lasted for millennia. It's unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. You make it sound so easy. But, in a nutshell, yes. That's what we need to do.
I can do that. I'm great with citizens. I'm sure I just have to do a few side quests, bring them the asses of a few bears, and they'll be supportive.
You should visit Kamai's workshop in the Powder Desert. The Grand Master and some Arcanists have already left. And, needless to say, be vigilant when outside the city. The Neramis might not be careless enough to have their camp right in front of the gates, but they have established outposts all over Enderal, as you have undoubtedly already noticed. You are familiar with teleport magic, aren't you? Here, take this scroll. It will transport you directly to the Powder Desert. I need to get back to my studies now. The more we learn about the beacon, the more fascinating it becomes.
All right. Well, I think...
Yes.
There's another place I'll be going that's even more... Ooh, that is a tempting warning. Apparently there's an even more exciting place. That's more out there than space. But I think this is actually a good point to take a little break. We've had some good escalation, and I'm definitely curious to see where this will go next time. But we do have to talk to this one first. Cool. Excellent. Thank you all for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Even though it's still sad, even though I've been chatting with people and I've seen the responses, apparently concurrent viewers were 0. Oh, YouTube, you're a weird and wondrous place sometimes. Well, thank you all for watching, like I said. We'll come back again next week and play more. And I can't wait to get ever deeper into the mystery of the mysteries of Enderal.